This is Social Leopards. I'm Bea.
And I'm Beth. A leopard is a solitary creature living in the jungle, but often not seen or noticed. Are you a solitary creature trying to navigate the social jungle?
This show explores loneliness and the many ways forward. Welcome to Social Leopards. Hello, Social Leopards. Welcome to episode 25. Another milestone reached for us. I'm Bea.
I'm Beth.
So today marks the end of season 2. Wow. And we're going to be announcing the theme for season 3, which will launch on May 15th. And if you're watching in real time, this episode will air on May 1st. So next season is just 2 short weeks away.
Yes, and happy May Day.
Happy May Day.
Season 2 was really exciting for us. It marked a lot of change in the way that we approached podcasting. And I think my biggest realization overall was how vast the topic of loneliness is and how it touches so many more people than I had originally imagined.
And the journeys that they go on are very unique and different. Everyone's journey was so different, and we got so many different perspectives on loneliness and how to deal with it. And I think it was very interesting how the guests that we had all were able to culminate and talk about loneliness, even though they were coming from different perspectives.
Yes. And another thing that I don't think that I really knew about was the number of different types of coaching and short-term support that's out there for people.
Sure.
Because who did we talk to? We talked to a remote work coach.
Yes. A cuddler.
A cuddle therapist.
Yes. Grief therapist.
A grief therapist, yes. And several types of life coaches along the way. I'm really amazed by the work that these people do. And healing.
Energy healing, yes.
Energy healing with Crystal. Yes. And we both have subsequently...
Yes, we've healed.
Yes.
Some part of us.
Yes. Both of us had a session with Crystal Dossman, just to let you know. And I don't know, I was a skeptic. Were you a skeptic?
Same.
Yeah.
I was. And she definitely did help.
Yeah. It was just a conversation and it's very hard to describe, but I felt lighter and I haven't had as many sad thoughts about the things that I talked to her about after the fact. It was really bizarre, but amazing.
It was amazing. Yeah. The way she talked about it, and she has a very unique approach to healing. Really, you've never heard of it, but I definitely will agree. I was a skeptic, but it did something for me.
Yeah, so that's another one of those don't judge a book
by its cover.
Right?
That's right.
I know what you're talking about, man. Okay, let's see. We also learned a lot about interviewing, about being on camera, about starting a YouTube channel, engaging on social media. I don't think that's something that we had done a lot during season 1 that we started doing in season 2. And so hit up our Instagram, everybody. Our handle is Social Leopards, and you can find that link on our website, socialleopards.com.
Okay, are we ready to spill the tea about season 3?
Ooh, yes, we are. So we have a theme again. Season 2 was perspectives. Season 3 is deeper dives. So we'll be talking to people who have experienced some very specific circumstances in their lives, along with the ways that they found ways forward. So some season 3 highlights include relationships that try to break us, but let's not let the emotions win, everybody. Our season opener will be about breaking up and waking up to the opportunities that show themselves after the initial pain starts to subside.
Also, we're going to talk about the truth about people who, for a variety of reasons, choose to live child-free. This is really an important conversation, and it really is not. It's seldom talked about, and I think its impact is really relevant to both men and women.
Yes, absolutely. This is a guest who's a former coworker and a friend of mine who happened to be listening to our episode and brought this up as a potential topic. And so in the course of our conversation, I asked her to be a guest because she also has a very personal story that is about being child-free. So I feel like it is just a topic that I don't think I had given proper respect to. And I am very excited to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Another deep dive that we'll be taking is into self-love, because we know that it's a really hard thing to embrace. We've talked about it. We've tried to be lighthearted about it on occasion, and we do want everyone to know that they can incorporate self-love into their daily routines.
Yes, we're going to also be speaking to an actual self-love coach. And this episode should be a source of encouragement and inspiration, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll also be talking about building a tribe because we've talked to people who have done it but haven't done a true deep dive into that topic.
Yes. There's somebody who wrote a book and has a really good outcome on evolving and, I don't even know how to say it. I don't have the reference material, but I was just looking at her website just the other day.
It sounds familiar, and I can't remember what.
Renovating your lifestyle. Yes, that's the word. I was just not able to come up with the word
because you
renovating.
think about renovating your house.
Yes.
Versus, yeah.
So she's using that
Unique
term.
Word. It's an interesting thing to do, renovating, your lifestyle.
So we're also going to feature a series of episodes where Bea and I do a deep dive into emotional wounds. I think that recognizing and acknowledging them, why it's important to discover them in yourself, and how to move them into a position of less power is very impactful.
Okay, wait. You need to stop. You're giving her all the details.
Oh, you're right. You scared me. I thought I said something wrong for a second.
No, but we do have a lot planned. So Season 3 Deeper Dives does begin on May 15th, 2025.
I cannot wait. So before we end today's episode, would you like to read this brief story from our email inbox?
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay. Hi, I'm Tonya, and I loved your episode with Amber Paloma. I listened to it a bunch, and it was such a happy moment for me. Adding interviews has been cool, at least for me. I'm learning little things and look forward to every Thursday so I can listen to the next week. Oh, that's so exciting. Keep bringing the guests. It really helps me feel like I'm less alone, knowing that all these people who have troubles, but they have gotten over it somehow. I hope I can sometime figure out my own journey and be a light in other people's lives. Until then, I can listen to podcasts like this one and learn more. Thanks for being here.
I know.
Oh.
That one almost made me cry when I read it. When it came into the email inbox, I was like, someone's listening.
Yes, it's pretty amazing. I'm so glad.
And we were on the fence about whether or not to incorporate guests. So please bring back the feedback.
Yes.
It seems like it has been very well received.
Yeah.
But this deeper dives, we're going to go half and half interviews, half episodes with just us.
Need more feedback for
yes, to see which way we want to go.
Yeah.
But I have dozens upon dozens of people who would love to engage in conversation with us. And so who knows what season 4 will bring.
Very exciting.
Okay, so I do have to do a shameless promo. Please hang out with us for just a couple more minutes. Please make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel to watch us by video, or you have hit the follow button from your favorite podcasting platform. You will not want to miss a single episode. And we also would truly appreciate if you would give us a 5-star rating on either Podbean or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and drop us a comment just so you know, not so that we know that you're listening. And these 2 actions will help the podcast get seen by others. The magical, mystical algorithm has not embraced us yet. We do need all of that activity to keep the podcast visible to others who haven't found us yet. Finally, if we haven't tackled a topic that you've been hoping that we would, drop us a comment or send us an email and let us know. And we will do some research and see if we can accommodate that. Okay?
Yes, with that, it's time for our brief spring break. Can't wait to see you again on May 15th as we launch Season 3.
Bye, everybody. Hey, social leopards. Don't slink back into the jungle quite yet. We have 2 important messages to share. First, remember to like this episode, drop us a comment, and if you haven't done it yet, follow this show or subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can reach us on social media. You can also email share@socialleopards.com to contact us privately. All links are in the show notes. We love and appreciate hearing from those who listen to the show.
Second, we want you to know that this show is not intended to be a replacement for professional therapy. If you are struggling or if you need to interact with another person, check out the show notes for resources. Thanks for listening.